Championship qualifier, German international Unterbuchner. Welcome to the stage from the Netherlands, a former Lakeside World Championship semi-finalist, the reigning Europe Cup singles champion, Flyers, Richard Veenstra!
Over then to our commentators, Vassos Alexander and first John Rawling.
Thank you very much. Well, one of them will have walked to the stage for the last time in Lakeside 2018. Who's it going to be? According to the bookies, it's going to be goodbye Michael Unterbuchner. The 29-year-old from Munich is quoted close to 2-1 against winning this one. Richard Veenstra, Flyers from Ossenziel in the Netherlands, 13-8 on. And on the evidence of his performance last night in beating the very handy Gert de Vos by 4-0, those odds look fairly generous. He's the reigning German Masters champion, there he is. 2 ranking titles to his name. And is this going to be his year? He's certainly a very talented darts player. This fellow was virtually unknown when he came here. Came through the qualifiers in Bridlington, but some really good wins since arriving, including Jamie Hughes and Martin Phillips. He's loving the atmosphere. Unfazed by the party crowd at Lakeside, who as ever are enjoying every moment.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First set, first leg, it's Richard to throw first. Game on.
Veenstra with the darts. Likeable sort of fella.
41.
But not a very good start. Let's see what Unterbuchner can do now.
The Lakeside debutant from Munich in Germany.
134.
It's been switching well all week to that treble 19. The 5th German to play in the Men's Lakeside World Championship.
100.
Each of the previous 4, most recently Arno Merck in 2011, lost in the first round. Unterbuchner here already has 3 wins to his name over David Cameron, Jamie Hughes and Martin Phillips. He's averaging 88 at Lakeside this week. Veenstra's average in his 2 wins, didn't have to play a preliminary round match, 91.5.
Feeling among the other leading players here is that Veenstra will be the man to beat.
93.
But it's a nice steady start from the German. Not on a finish yet. Now then, here comes Veenstra. His first maximum.
The first of this quarter-final. Veenstra's 16th of the week. Always nice to get a maximum in the very first leg. And he is on a finish. No longer. They say, you know, you only really settle when you hit your first maximum.
Treble 19 required. He's got it for tops for a 117.
97. Richard, you require 80.
One dart at tops to hold his throw. It's all he needs.
Richard Veenstra. Second leg, it's Mikhail to throw first.
Veenstra playing in his third Lakeside tournament. Semi-finalist in 2016, where he lost narrowly to Jeff Smith, the Canadian, who incidentally is competing for his Q card for the PDC this year.
100.
And then last year he went out in the second round to Danny Noppert.
No disgrace there, the way Danny Noppert was playing all the way through to the final.
42.
Boisterous atmosphere, isn't it?
97.
Friday night at Lakeside.
Absolutely.
Would you be anywhere else?
There's no worries about getting up to work tomorrow. There's only poor saps like me and thee.
59.
Yariba.
81.
Father and son, do you reckon? My money's on it. Veenstra got a chance to break through here. He'll be the first to get down to a finish, all being well with this start.
59.
Well, it's not ideal, but he's there.
Richard, you require 164.
Can't now be done, but probably, if he can find a treble, still favourite
100.
for the leg, for the breaker throw.
Unterbuchner's best tournament checkout, 121. He wanted 146 here, which cannot be done now, so Veenstra, 64, is one of the favoured ones. He'll be looking at 16s and 8s. Let's see if he can take it.
Richard, you require 64.
16 now for tops. Oh yes, 2 out of 2 on the double top. 2 legs out of 2 for flyers. He is off to a flyer.
Mr. and Mrs. Scary enjoying things there. We're talking a little bit earlier on, Vassos, about the meaning of Shanghai, where it came from. Well, I had a really nice letter from a fellow called Terry Stapleton, who was a Cleveland County MC, who MC'd and ref for John Lowe, among others, and Tony O'Shea in the past, and Glenn Durrant.
And by the way, it's an old-fashioned letter. I can see it here.
Yeah, beautiful handwriting. And he said, Shanghai shoots with a catapult in a particular direction. The origin, mid-19th century, and probably an alteration of the Scottish dialect Shangan, which means a stick with a cleft at one end. So there you go. That's the opinion of Mr. Terry Stapleton.
60.
Came through the post, that one. If you want to send us tweets or emails, if you can get a hold of our email addresses, you know, we'll always take a look at what you've got to offer. Snail mail is also an option, as we've just proved.
Richard, you require 83.
Oh,
yes. Good. And yes, oh, that is a set in double quick time for Richard Veenstra. 3 darts and a double, 3 doubles secured. Mikhail Unterbuchner, the 29-year-old from Germany, the world number 82. Well, he hasn't really settled in his first Lakeside quarter-final. Mind you, there is still time. This is a race to 5 First Blood Holland.
Welcome back to Lakeside. Lisa Ashton is through to the women's final on Saturday afternoon. Next up, we're looking at men's quarterfinals. Later on tonight, Mark McGuinney takes on Wayne Warren. But right now, it's Richard Veenstra who is a set up against the German Michael Unterbuchner. Back to our commentators, Vassos and John.
Well, Unterbuchner, what was he, ranked in the 80s?
82.
And he certainly looked like that in that first set. Richard Veenstra won with almost contemptuous ease. It was very, very comfortable.
Only had to average 90. Only had 3 darts at a double. Won the first set at the double.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Second set, first leg. It's Michael to throw first. Game on.
But as far as Unterbuchner's concerned, it was only a set against the darts.
85.
First to 5, through to the semi-finals and a meeting against either
100.
Mark McGuinney, the current world #1, or Wayne Warren of Wales. They play next on BT Sport.
139.
This is better from Unterbuchner.
Well, he needs to settle down, doesn't he? The sooner he gets a leg on the board, the better. He's had a tactical change, hasn't he? He was going for 20s before, and he's obviously thought, well, they're not serving me well, and he's been thrashing away at the 19s.
140.
That's a finish. It's very difficult to play against somebody who comes out and throws ton 40.
133. Richard require 161.
Yet to have a 3-figure checkout at Lakeside 2018, and
100.
still hasn't.
86 then, Unterbuchner requiring. Bullseye.
61.
No, sir.
That was his first dart at a double to win a leg. 25 for double 18. 2 darts at double 18. That's a great marker. Yes.
The first leg. Richard Veenstra.
4 legs in a row
It's Richard to throw first.
for Richard Veenstra.
Plenty for the thoughts of Jamie Hughes and Martin Phillips, who were names accounted for by the young German.
43.
Needs to rally. It's good, isn't it, from the Dutchman? 4 out of 5.
I say it was his first dart at a double. I missed his dart at double top in the very first leg of the match.
Forgiven.
Thank you.
59.
Speaking of statistics,
100.
this 17-year-old, Justin van der Houw, the 2-time World Youth Champion, he weighed in with a 170 checkout on his way to winning the title.
180.
Great darts.
And 4 ton-plus finishes from van der Houw. That's the first 180 from Unterbuchner in this match, and 19th of the tournament so far.
The young lad, the youth champion, doesn't get a share of that £5,000 bonus, though. That still, at the moment, is heading in the direction of big Darryl Fitton. .104 then. Can he get off the mark?
104.
Well, that's just not what he was requiring. Treble 20 then now. And that is not good enough. Could be a 5th consecutive leg here.
Richard requires 60.
Should be, really. 2 darts at double top. Yes.
On the second leg. Richard Veenstra.
Ruthless finishing from Flyers. 5 legs in a row.
As ever, Daniela watching and supporting Michael Unterbuchner, texting or tweeting home to tell friends how it's going.
43.
Nicht gut.
short messages. Difference.
137.
He's not throwing well. Only had 2 darts to double so far.
One of them was a bullseye.
Yeah, absolutely.
$26. 100. 100. Nico, you require 150.
6 darts from 150.
Well, he's not done particularly well with that, has he? Left himself 100, which is obviously a decent opportunity, but it's not as low as he would have wished for.
100. Nico, you require 100.
Straight up and down, though. Now he has to go for the 10s if he hits the level 20. Oh, he went for tops.
60. Richard, you require 95.
He went for bull there. 79 remaining. He also has not made a particularly good fist of that.
54. Nico, you require 40.
Double 10.
Game shot on the third.
He's into the match. A little belatedly, but he is away.
Well, loads of time to come back. We saw 2 extraordinary quarterfinals this afternoon. If you missed them, both Scott Waits and Glenn Durrant coming from 4 sets to 1 down to win through to play each other in the semi-finals tomorrow. And Glenn Durrant's average of pretty much 101 is the highest ever at Lakeside for a match lasting 9 sets or longer.
100.
And needless to say, his best ever. It was kind of a match of 2 halves, though, that one. The Scott Waits one was nip and tuck, an extraordinary drama all the way.
5-match darts. Barton's missed to reach the semi-finals.
93.
From 4-1 down, Durrant became almost unplayable. And he lost 1 leg.
140.
Yeah, he was brilliant, wasn't he, in the latter stages? Absolutely brilliant.
Tops for the set when Veenstra comes back.
For 2-0.
93. Richard, you require 40.
Not a bad mark-up, and he's put it away.
Second set. Richard Veenstra.
2 sets to 0. Unterbuchner being swept aside at this stage in the match.
Third set, first leg. It's Richard to throw.
He said in the interview beforehand that he loves the atmosphere. I'm not sure he's loving it too much at the moment.
1, 2, and switch to 19s.
Raymond van Barneveld, Jelle Klaassen, Christian Kist, previous Dutch winners of Lakeside.
60.
Barney, of course, on 4 occasions. First one 20 years ago. What's that 20 years gone?
60. 100.
We've had loads of Dutch players through to the semi-finals, including, of course, Veenstra himself 2 years ago.
100.
Yeah, Raymond van Barneveld set the ball rolling, didn't he? And it's not stopped since. Some fabulous Dutch players, including, of course, the current world #1 of the PDC, Michael van Gerwen.
What a semi-final that was.
Yeah, a great match, wasn't it?
140.
How many doubles did van Gerwen miss against Robert Cross? It was a heck of a lot.
100.
Name of the game so often, though, isn't it? Veenstra at the moment with a 67% checkout rate here. 62 required. 20 for double 16, 12 for tops. Good darts, good checkouts.
Richard Veenstra, second leg, it's Ricardo throw first.
Monique, Richard's wife, watching on and looking fairly contented with a big smile on her face when he got that last treble, that last double.
100.
Now, they say it's always harder for the people watching, for the friends and family, but look how calm, collected and generally pleased with life. It looks like she's on a Zen retreat. Not watching quarterfinals of the World Championships, which
99.
comes under the umbrella of stressful. She doesn't look stressed at all, does she?
The man's doing rather well. Why would she be?
59.
Hairy Biker's here. I'd like to give a couple of tips about cuisine.
40.
He's taking his time now, shaking his head a bit disconsolately.
80.
But he's got himself on to 120 Shanghai.
83. Miko, you require 120.
A treble and a double required now. There's the treble for his second leg of the match.
80.
He'll be back.
2 on 9, Veenstra. Surely he's not going to win this one as well. Unterbuchner loses this. You really do worry about his chances. He's not happy. Moving to one side. The adjustment was a good one, though.
Third leg, it's Richard to throw first.
And Mr. Munich slots it home.
59.
Good city, Munich. Vassos, have you ever been?
Last summer.
Splendid place, all round
really
that beautiful lake. Stunning.
123.
And Bavaria generally.
100.
Need a few quid in your pocket, mind you, if you do go. It's not the cheapest place in the world.
93.
You can still take an overnight train from Munich to Rome.
100.
Good darts. Second maximum. He's on a bogey number, but still brilliant darts.
96.
The 300th maximum of Lakeside 2018. And every single one of them celebrated by the crowd.
What a great setup. He's on 32 when he comes back, Veenstra, to hold his throw. And he's clicked when he needs to again. Double 16. Beautiful. 13 dart leg. High quality.
His finishing has been nothing short of spectacular, Richard Veenstra. Have a look at that. 8 out of 11, 73%.
140.
That's an average they'd give the right arm for if they weren't throwing with it. I suppose left-handers, likes of Martin Phillips, it wouldn't matter quite so much. Do the balance a lot of good.
140.
Good position potentially here for another break of throw as he moves towards a third set. He's effectively nicked the darts, Vassos.
He has, and straight back in the treble. 20 2-2-1 remaining.
100.
1-2-1 when he comes back.
Well, 121's always one that they like.
Just the one treble required.
Correct. Treble 20 is looking at. Well, treble 17 now would leave the bullseye. Chance for Unterbuchner.
38. Mikko, you require 64.
Must take this out. 16 for double 16. One dart at double 16 to stay alive in the set.
48. Richard, you require 83.
83. Bullseye.
58.
He's quick, isn't he?
Yeah.
Mikko, you require 16.
2 8s. Yes, well played.
Mikko Unterbuchner.
Okay, big leg this coming up. Unterbuchner really needs to find a way to break.
And we do take a break from the stage at the end of this one. So what's it to be? 2-1, which from the German perspective wouldn't look so bad, or 3-0, which would look pretty awful.
140.
Good start, Unterbuchner. 29 years of age.
60.
And only a 60 from Veenstra, so chance.
96.
Plenty of liquid sustenance as ever. It's pretty warm down there.
41.
It's not the place for dry January, is it, the lakeside?
I don't think there's too many who do that sort of thing around here. Apart from your commentators, of course.
58.
Of course. Just can't buy a treble, Veenstra. 60, 41, 44 in his last 3 visits. Unterbuchner will not get a better chance to break and win a set.
38.
Well, he's made a bit of a pig's ear of that.
Terrible counting. It means he's left 1-6-9, and that is not a finish.
44.
Having said that, Veenstra just, again, struggling to hit a treble. So 6 darts from 1-6-9.
Perhaps it's to the fact that it is obviously a very significant leg, this one, for the reasons that we've already outlined. 111 Unterbuchner now. Here comes Veenstra. Here he comes. Thank you very much.
From nowhere to favourite for the set. Can't now finish Unterbuchner, so 2 16s for a 3-set lead
32.
for Richard Veenstra.
Can't take it though. So Unterbuchner, 48, roles reversed. Double 16. He's done it. Didn't look like he was going to, did he? Particularly after Richard Veenstra smacked him with that 180 to set up the 32, but he couldn't take out the leg-winning darts, and so Unterbuchner, despite not scoring as heavily as Veenstra, he's managed to squeeze out a set. The Dutchman leads as they leave the stage in this race to 5 by 2-1.
It feels good, so good, coming back again, rising love, fear and its pain, letting go of memories, knowing they can define me, rising love, feels good.
Welcome back, everyone. Lisa Ashton is through to the women's final at the BDO World Championships. Now it's all about the men's quarterfinals. Mark McGeaney will be taking on Wayne Warren in our final match this evening. Right now, though, Richard Veenstra is 2-1 up against the German Michael Unterbuchner. Unterbuchner's had his fortune this week, Chris. It could easily have been 3-0 down.
Yeah, he had a little bit more there, didn't he? Veenstra's doubling out stats have been superb. He's at 53%. And that was quite unlike him so far in this match and in the tournament. For him to miss 3 straight darts at a double, it's yeah, he's riding his luck at the moment.
Right, and he may come to regret that, Veenstra, because we've seen Unterbuchner come back in each of the matches he's had so far.
Yeah, he's trailed every time.
All right, let's get back to our commentators, John and Vassos.
Well, talk about fortune. I don't know what you'd see in the tea leaves here. It looked as though Veenstra was going to absolutely storm clear.
First leg, it's Mikhail to throw first.
Mikhail
Game on.
found a way to win that last set. Keeps himself in contact. He's not playing particularly well today, but he's still in there.
137.
That's a nice start.
Indeed, we're basically with the darts here.
96.
3 darts in his hand, double 16 to Amat. The way he'd been finishing, you would have backed Richard Veenstra to take out that 3rd set. But he missed double 16,
60.
then he missed double 8, then he missed double 4. And Unterbuchner made no mistake with his own dart at double 16. Is that a turning point, or is it just a speed bump on Flyer's route to the semi-finals? We will find out in the next half an hour or so.
This fellow only made his TV debut last month at the Pinder Darts Masters in the Netherlands.
60.
And he beats Richard Veenstra there, 5-4, as we said earlier. Lost out, though, to Willem Mandigers, and so went out in the group stage, but they know each other, these two fellas. And those of you who reckon that Veenstra was rightly a fairly hot favourite, well, Unterbuchner might think otherwise.
92.
Also as the runner-up last year in the Italian Grand Masters, the German, where he was beaten by Wesley Harms, who's in the audience tonight watching on.
152.
Another one of those for a double 16 and a 152.
120.
Not far away.
He grazed the wire, didn't he? You could hear it click as it hit the board. 18 now for tops, just checking where he's at. It's a treble 4, now he's on tops.
50. Nico requires 32.
Back at the double 16. Now a double 8. Yes. 3 legs in a row for Mikhail Unterbuchner.
60.
Richard's just got off the boil a wee bit. Average has subsided to the 90 mark.
137.
Seeded number 11 here this time around.
45.
Just had it suggested to me that he looks a little bit like the late Graham Roop, and he does as well. Very good England cricketer of, what are we talking about, 40 years ago or thereabouts. Terrific slip field. He used to play for Surrey, didn't he? Good player.
58.
I thought he said Joe Root.
No, he doesn't look at all like Joe Root.
No, he doesn't.
Absolutely not. Talking about things before you were born, Vassos, I do apologise. I've only heard my mum and dad talk about it.
100.
This is kind of going the way of Mikhail Unterbuchner's previous 3 matches.
98.
Just hanging around, doing enough to stay in touch.
60. Mikhail, you require 126.
Options on the 19s. 4 required for the bullseye. Doesn't need the treble here.
He might not have gone for it. He might have elected to just set up anyway, because Veenstra on 178. He's got no check out. So Unterbuchner's going to come back now with 68.
Mikhail requires 68.
No prizes for guessing who Jackie is cheering on. Great supporter of everybody from the Low Countries. But Unterbuchner takes a 2-leg advantage. Break of throw.
Third leg, it's Mikhail to throw first. Game on.
So Richard Veenstra won the first 7 legs of this match. Mikael Unterbuchner, bar a 13 darter from Veenstra,
97.
has won every leg since.
100.
Maybe the rot stops there.
140.
Perfect start from Veenstra, and continuing. Well, that was 5 perfect darts. It's established a lead.
Still a good leg from Unterbuchner, 167 left after 9 darts, but this is staggeringly good from Veenstra.
Brilliant, brilliant. He's on a 10 darter.
We haven't had one of those this week yet.
No, you're right. We've had several 11 darters, but this would be the best we've seen. Talk us through it, Vas.
2 18s required. He'll take the 11 darter. He needed to stop the rot, and he's done just that. Now, next up, hold your own throw if you're Richard Veenstra. I wonder what we'd be talking about right now had the Dutchman taken out that double 16 for a 3-set lead.
Well, I think the writing would have been on the wall, wouldn't it? You'd have been talking about the possibility of a whitewash, I think. But Unterbuchner had other ideas. He's hung in there, and he's still pitching. And if he wins this, and he's got a chance of taking this leg, if he does that, we've got a level match at 2 apiece.
42.
More like it. After scoring just 43 with his first 2 visits in this leg, Veenstra. Unterbuchner didn't take advantage.
100.
And so it's Veenstra 26 ahead, plus these, as he looks to hold his throw.
100.
Big leg, this one for Veenstra.
140.
Great darts. Unterbuchner's going to be the first to have a go to check out, but Veenstra can make big dents in this, and is doing. May come down. No, he's staying where he is.
100.
Takes a steady ton. A couple of old mates together there.
That's the one off.
81.
The genius and the rocket man, wasn't it?
18 for tops. Yes, needed that. There, this is a big leg for both players.
96.
Unterbuchner holds and we're all square. If Veenstra can find a way to win this, he needs 3-1 and needs just 2 more sets.
Not a good start, though. Advantage Unterbuchner. He's made a policy decision tonight to use 19s more. He got an awful start, didn't he, when he was going for 20s, and since then he's been working away down the bottom of the board quite a lot, Unterbuchner.
140.
Bobby George used to do that back in the day. Early switching to 19s.
57.
Bobby will be watching on, not very well over New Year. Hope you're feeling better, mate. I know he was hoping to get down here, but he's decided not to. Going to rest up, recharge the battery.
Spoke to him on Thursday, he's doing all right.
Good to hear. Awful lot of well wishes as ever for Bobby, all around Lakeside.
Set point Unterbuchner. 98 required to level this quarter-final. 2 19s. He's going straight at it.
82.
Well, he tied it up, 145. He's not had a 3-figure check-out in these championships, Veenstra, and still hasn't.
79.
So Unterbuchner favourite.
Double 8, nearly. Double 4, got it. We are all square. Would you believe it? Richard Veenstra won 7 straight legs. It looked to be going all flyers' way, but Unterbuchner has hung around. It's what he does. It's what he's done in his first 3 matches. And we're all square. 2 all in a race to 5.
96. $140. $133.
Solid darts. Spirit of sport, conquering all divides.
60. Richard require 100.
And what all that's about, I'm really not quite so sure. I'll let somebody else pass comments on that.
90.
Any thoughts, Vassos?
Unterbuchner is on 2-1-2.
58.
That'll be a no.
Require 62.
62. Tops. He's got it. And he's away in the 5th set. They're really rattling through these two. Unterbuchner was more measured, wasn't he, earlier on, but as he started throwing better, well, until now, he's been rattling them in. This time he does choose to reset and take a bit more time.
41.
Playing for the right to meet Mark McGuinney or Wayne Warren in the semi-finals tomorrow. They play later, live on BT Sport. They'll both be backstage,
100.
practicing away, trying to stay calm, trying to keep half an eye on this match to see when they might be required.
Yet another England-Wales clash. There's been a few of those, haven't there? A lot of Welsh supporters up here. Wayne Warren's extremely vociferous family will be poised to bellow their support.
Yes, listen out for Lucy. Excuse me, listen out for Lisa.
Require 80.
Wayne's daughter. Tops for Unterbuchner.
40.
This is for a break of throw, then. Big one for Veenstra, this. Oh dear, that's a bad start. Looking at treble 19 now, and he's missed that as well. So Unterbuchner
38.
poised to hold his throw when it looked as though he was going to slip away.
Double 10.
No score.
Oh, he's bust it.
Richard, you require 60.
This is the sort of chance he was taking with his first dart in the first 2 sets. Double 10.
40.
These doubles harder to come by for Veenstra.
40.
Still with a 50% checkout rate, Richard Veenstra was brilliant early on. As Vassos telling you, Unterbuchner, that's now 8 out of 21, which converts to 38%. And it's absolutely nip and tuck, it's dead level, the match.
$140.
You make sure you behave, John.
Nothing to do with me. Somebody wants to come as a policeman, that's fine by me.
137.
So Veenstra
60.
hit 8 of his first 11 darts at a double. but only 3 of his next 11. Hence the 50% checkout rate.
That's his fifth. And puts him on 121. Very makeable.
129, which you require 129.
Bullseye.
78. Nico, you require 110.
Tops then for Unterbuchner.
Yes,
break of throw. That's perhaps his most significant leg of the match so far.
Fourth leg, it's Mikhail to throw first. Game on.
Well, for the first time, Unterbuchner leads.
Good response. Bit unlucky with the third. It's truly ghastly, isn't it? Who's picking these camera shots? What's going on?
60.
Trying to have a nice, quiet, restful evening, enjoying the darts. Keep getting interspersed with goodness knows what.
80. Nico, you require 161.
This is for the set. Treble 17 and the bullseye. Is he going to go for the bullseye? You bet he will.
136.
He's nicely placed now. Veenstra. Well, he's got to get. Oh, it's not there.
97.
Needed that treble, but Unterbuchner can put this away right here. Double 4. No.
Richard, you require 129.
Treble 20 and bull. No. That was a big miss as well.
39.
So double 4 for the set from 2-0 down. That's a great marker. To 3-2 up. Mikhail Unterbuchner edges ahead, 3-2.
Sixth set, first leg, it's Mikhail to throw first. Game on.
That was a set against the darts. Well, well, well. He's feeling it now.
Break at the end of this set as well. Is it going to be 4-2 or 3-all? Veenstra's going to have to take it against the darts.
100.
Daniela, who's travelled to Lakeside with Mikhail Unterbuchner, busily texting home or writing on Facebook or wherever it is. Other social media sites, of course, are available.
Alles gut.
180.
Great dance in any language.
Good reply to leave himself on 170, Unterbuchner.
60. Mikhail, you require 170.
He won't take it out, but how much will he take out of it?
98.
Not bad.
Richard, you require
He's left on 72. And Veenstra can't get this one 6-1, so Unterbuchner to have first plausible crack at taking the opening leg.
72.
2 6s.
66. Richard, you require
62, looking at tens. He's got it, double 16 now. Great stuff. Back on script. It's a break of throw. Precisely what the Dutchman needed.
Game on.
I haven't got a clue who's going to win this, John.
No, well, I mean, I leaned fairly heavily towards Richard Veenstra before it began. You know, if you were going to have a bet, I think you'd have gone with the class of the Dutchman, based on how well he played against Geert de Vos, who admittedly blows hot and cold, but he swept him away, didn't he? But when it's come to Unterbuchner, as he has done in previous matches, has hung on in there. He's a grinder.
He takes advantage of his opponent's errors. Once again, Richard Veenstra at the end of that third set. It was poised at 2 legs apiece. He approached the Oki, 32 needed for a 3-0 lead in sets, 3 darts in his hand, and he failed to take it out. Of all the times for finishing to desert him.
57.
Not a lot between them here. Veenstra needed that treble, just checking the score.
83.
He's got no check out from 178, of course. A few people in the Lakeside crowd, I suspect, will be fairly grateful tomorrow morning that they don't have to go to work. It can be very tiring, the darts.
Treble 19 would have left ball.
Shanghai then for Veenstra. Treble, single, double. There's the single. There's the treble, tops now. Wrong side of the wire.
2 sevens now to break straight back. Ausgezeichnet.
Your linguistic dexterity is nothing short of astonishing, Vassos. Nobody knows what on earth you're on about, of course, but I'm impressed.
Could have said anything.
You're hitting us with a bit of Greek or a bit of Russian. I'm surprised we've not already had some Russian, with Anastasia looking so good earlier on, reaching the final of the women's tournament. Got the final, I think, tomorrow together, haven't we? You can save it up then. 180 in Russian. And we'll have no Anastasia, Anastasia Dobromyslova.
England against Russia in the women's final tomorrow. Holland against Germany for a place in the men's semis right here.
92.
This one's poised.
100.
Big leg, this one. Not a lot in it. Needs to find a treble.
77.
That was an important dart.
Makes him favourite to hold his throw. And move to within a leg of 4-2. 4 sets in a row.
24.
109 then, he's looking down to start with. Treble 18 would leave double 18. Oh, he's gone there for tops.
69.
Let's go BDO. Let's go Mikhail Unterbuchner. Double 10. Oh, it's in the wrong bed.
Richard, you require 38.
Is he going to go straight for the double 19? He is, and he'll hit it. That's a big dart. A huge dart.
You can tell by his reaction, Vassos. We said during that leg, this is a big one. You could see by Richard Veenstra's reaction just how important to him that was. Really charged up.
Unterbuchner missed 4 darts to win the leg. Veenstra took advantage. But he's straight back in the treble 20, Unterbuchner. Veenstra with a 60, Unterbuchner with a 140. To say, look, I may have missed those doubles, but I'm still here. I'm still battling. And by the way, I'm leading.
Trying to serve it out.
140.
Oh, hi. Those who've been watching television more than 5 minutes.
40.
Ton 40 from Unterbuchner as he looks to break straight back. In a good position to do it as well. It's a good idea if you can break back.
He's presumably got a battery in his head,
100.
or at least a battery in his hat. Surely can't be wired to the mains. Bob Potter would never stand for that.
128.
Sets it up nicely Unterbuchner. Veenstra's nowhere in this leg.
81. Mikko require 50.
So 50 to break back. Double 16. Time on his side as the song goes. Just as well.
34.
But he's missed 6 darts at a double now in a row. Mikko Unterbuchner, he won't want to miss too many more.
Mikko requires 60.
Double 8.
With him, momentum is.
Mikko Unterbuchner. Fifth leg, it's Mikko to throw first. Game on.
Break of throw, darts now for 4-2. That had hurt Veenstra.
100.
Break at the end of this leg. Is it going to be 3 apiece, or is it going to be 4-2 with Unterbuchner within a set of a place in the last 4? I think they realise that there's Darth Vader just behind them there. Photo bombing.
Back in the treble.
100.
Steady start to the leg. A leg which, if he wins, will move him to within a set of the semis.
43.
Oh my goodness. Veenstra scoring in the last 2 legs. It's gone on holiday.
A bit jittery there, wasn't he? It was a nervy sort of visit. Needs to find his scoring boots and find it quickly, as Unterbuchner's closing in.
Could do with filling it up.
140.
210 required. And that's getting a bit tricky there, so he decides to switch, and he's missed the treble 19.
On a finish, but not a good one.
60.
So this is for the set for 4-2, 161. Best checkout so far, 121, and that will remain his best checkout for the moment.
97.
His favourite now, whatever Veenstra does with these 3 darts, and it's not going for him.
95. Mikko requires 64.
For the set. 16 for double 16 for a 4-2 lead. Oh, he's gone 8 tops.
44.
Was he going for that, or was that the miss? Only he will know. Good dart. Good dart again for tops.
83.
No.
Right then, is this the match right here? Huge moment. Oh, he's found it. He's found a way to hit the double 10, to win the leg, to win the set. Mikhail Unterbuchner with 4 sets in a row. Having faced darts to go 3-0 down, it's all change at Lakeside. It looked to be going Holland's way. It now looks very likely to be this man, the German. The first ever German in a Lakeside quarter-final is a set away from the semis.
I feel enough to live. Forgive my broken ways. I'm never gonna break. I'm standing tall. I know that I've been weak. I found the strength to breathe. I'm never gonna break. I'm standing tall.
Welcome back, everyone, to Lakeside. Lisa Ashton is through to the women's final tomorrow. We're looking at the men's quarterfinals. We've got the Mark McGuinney, Wayne Warren clash coming up later on. Right now, though, what a turnaround in this quarterfinal between Richard Veenstra and Michael Unterbuchner. We said that third set might prove important, and my word, Unterbuchner has come roaring back.
Yeah, massive. 2-0 down, and he's reeled off 4 on the spin to lead 4-2. It's actually only 13 all in legs. They've both broken each other's throw considerable times. The only stat that we can see any difference in, really, that would cause it, 42 darts at a double for the German, and he's at 13. The checkout stats for Veenstra are even better. He's at 48%, but he's just losing those key sets and those key legs.
Well, look at the way they came out from that break. Unterbuchner in very confident mood by the looks of it. Will he be Buchner plays in the semi? He's only 3 legs away as we rejoin our commentators, Vassos and John.
Well, he couldn't wait to get back on the stage, could he, Mikhail?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Second set, first leg, it's Richard to throw first. Game on.
Almost jogged on, got a real spring in his step. He's already the most successful German ever to come to the Lakeside World Championships in its 40 years. Is he now going to go all the way to the last 4? Great opportunity, and it's going to take another pretty seismic change of fortunes to see Richard Veenstra now surge back to clinch this one.
100.
Just a reminder, if you weren't watching darts this afternoon, both quarterfinals saw a player come from 4-1 down to win 5-4.
120.
We've had a similar changer of momentum in this quarterfinal. From Veenstra to Unterbuchner, is there time for another?
Those two this afternoon, Scott Waits and Glenn Durant, who are going to be playing each other tomorrow in the semi-final. And what a match that could be if they both hit top form. That could be an absolute cracker.
140.
So he's down to a finish, Richard Veenstra, but not a good one.
100. Richard, you require
Well, he's on
139.
81, 139 can't be done now. Come on the perm, that's a bit harsh, isn't it?
81.
For a potentially crucial break of throw. 12 for bullseye. And he's hit the treble, so double 13.
55.
He almost got it.
Richard, you require
Right, 90. Double 15. On the wire. And he gets the adjustment spot on. Holds his throw.
Second leg, it's Ricardo throw first.
Gosh, that might have been a big dart. From 2 sets and a breakdown, was there any coming back?
40.
Whereas now,
$100.
Sport in Germany, darts hugely popular.
100.
Unterbuchner, an unlikely looking sporting star, but he'll be big news if he wins here. If he goes all the way and becomes the first German champion, it'll be a name that they will remember for a long time.
before this week, no German player had ever won a match on the World Championship stage. He's won 3,
121.
and he's a set away from winning 4.
Needs a treble. Shake of the head says it all. If he doesn't get a treble, it's a chance for Veenstra. That was such an important dart, Vassos.
Wasn't it just?
$100. Rico require 170.
That wasn't close. So
80.
Veenstra will feel he's favourite now to go 2-0 up in the set. Treble and a double.
80.
Stop the 80, 20 when he comes back, so 89 for Unterbuchner. Good dart, double 16. Yes, it is. He's checking to make absolutely sure, but double 16 is what he wants. And he's taken it. Well played indeed. He was under pressure, and he held his nerve.
Pressure right back at you. Richard Veenstra must hold here, or Unterbuchner will have the darts for a place in the semi-final.
140.
Really good match play this from Mikael Unterbuchner. His average is nothing to write home about. Neither is finishing, really.
60.
German national dogs are sort of Rottweilers and German Shepherds and Dobermans, but he's a terrier of a player, isn't he? He's always snapping at your heels. He just doesn't let you go.
Exactly that. A terrier with a bone.
123.
Oh, a nervy visit. This is a chance then for Veenstra to surge ahead.
60.
Doesn't do so.
Quick maths.
121.
Good last dart.
158 is doable, but not now. So Unterbuchner for the break of throw, 102. If he gets that, he'll feel as though he's just about there.
102.
Treble 14 for tops.
He's just out the wrong side of the wire, that 14. So Veenstra on the darts, 60. Tops now, 2 darts at it. Costly miss. Maybe.
Double 16, which he took out in the last leg. He takes out here. The finishing line is mighty close.
What's German for denouement? You'll presumably know that, but this could be the moment.
How about this? Oh, how about that? To begin a leg, when you have the darts, and a place of the semi-final is the prize at the end of it. A maximum.
Fabulous, wasn't it?
Veenstra with a 140 to stay in touch, but straight back in the treble 20. Mikael Unterbuchner. This is 5 out of 5. That is 6 out of 6. Just a reminder, this is the leg he needs to win for a place in the semi-finals. Could he possibly do it with a perfect leg of darts?
Well, you put the kibosh on that, didn't you? Great darts, though, in all seriousness.
77.
Not been a 9-darter here for an awful long time, but a great sporting round of applause from the crowd. Veenstra is hanging in there. It's not over yet.
64.
For the match. Double 16. No, wrong side of the wire.
Richard, you require 81.
To stay alive. 2 darts at double 12. Would you believe it? He's lost the leg after all of that.
He had one eye on a 9-darter, Mikael Unterbuchner, and loses the leg.
The other eye was on the double 16, which he'd hit flawlessly throughout this set.
Well, there's plenty of tension for the capacity crowd here now. And wherever you're watching, hope you're enjoying it, because this is great darting drama.
60. 64.
How much did he need that treble 20? Having scored 4 with his first 2 darts.
58.
Monique is looking rather more stressed than she was 2 and a bit sets into this match.
Richard's wife. Nosa trying to get a bit of looseness into his arm and finding the treble with the last dart.
Remember, Richard Veenstra won the first 2 sets at a canter.
140.
So he's first to a finish here, and he'll be favourite to win the set. 180 from Unterbuchner might have changed the assessment, but he can only find the 1 treble. So 102.
And probably 6 darts for it. Tops he wants.
62.
164. This is for the match. He's got the treble. He's got treble 18. Ball for the match. Oohs and ahs from the crowd. They knew it was near.
Richard, you require 40.
Oh, he hits the double top when he needs it. Absolutely fantastic, nerveless dart from Richard Veenstra. Real tension in the room now. Unterbuchner with the darts, still has the lead. He's had 2 darts for a place in the semi-final.
96.
And Veenstra's still alive and throwing.
100.
Got to win the set though, Veenstra, to make it 4-all, to go to the decider. Unterbuchner with the darts, with the marginal advantage, and this is building on that.
140.
It's not been stratospheric, this one, in terms of scoring. It's been okay, but not sensational.
95.
But it's been so tense, nip and tuck all the way.
Well, the thing is, John, those percentages, I mean, it's still very good from Richard Veenstra. Excellent, the checkout percentage, and Unterbuchner's very respectable. And the averages around about the 90 mark. They just don't matter because it's a match, isn't it?
So 132 to hold his throw. 135 for the break.
Still no 3-figure checkout from Richard Veenstra this week, and still none.
92 Unterbuchner looking at the bull. He's got it. 10 now for double 16. Yes, double 16 to hold his throw. Great stuff. Really good 92. Solid stuff. And he's away. A small step closer.
I don't think those match darts are preying on his mind somehow.
What match darts?
Exactly.
58.
Any darts player always tells you that that is absolutely key. You have your setbacks, but you have to erase it from your mind and keep positive. And that's what he's doing.
Got a good chance here with that excellent visit to break the throw of Richard Veenstra and move a leg away again. He needs a big visit and gets it!
Maximum number 8 for Veenstra. What a time to get it. Good cover shot, needed. Great maximum.
65.
Cardinal enjoying a point.
134. Richard, you require 170.
Another one of those for a bullseye and a 170.
145.
Grazed the wire, didn't it?
76.
76 then for the break of throw. Tops, only just got that big 16. Tops. No, no, no.
Richard, you require 25.
Right then, 2 darts at double 8. to hold his throw.
Richard Veenstra, third leg is Mikhail to throw first.
How much fun is this?
Is Mikhail Unterbuchner just getting just a touch of winning line-itis?
96.
Well, there was just the one dart at double top, and in that first leg he hit the double 16 nervelessly to take out 92, so...
140.
Good start to the leg from Veenstra.
If he is,
Advantage on the first visit.
just going to say, if he is shaking, it's
140.
not a very strong wind.
100.
Did well to squeeze that third dart into the treble.
Keeps him in touch, keeps the pressure on this visit from Unterbuchner, and he can't find a treble.
Best of 9 sets. Unterbuchner just needs one more set. Veenstra has to take this one to go into the decider.
Veenstra leads 17-16 in legs. And it's set play. First to 5, through to the semi-finals.
Well, he didn't get the treble there, Veenstra, so Unterbuchner favourite now. Treble 17 for tops. He's missed it. And that is a loose last dart.
Richard, you require 158.
18's here.
58. Mikhail requires
65 to hold his throw. It's out of the 25. He was looking for it, but he needs an 18 now.
And just one dart.
Double 2.
Oh, it's a double 2 because he hit the treble.
63. Richard, you require 100.
Tops. Yes, another one of those.
60.
Double 1 on Unterbuchner to hold his throw. No, sir. Advantage Veenstra.
Richard, you require 40.
Double 10. Yes, he's done it. He's broken the throw of Mikhail Unterbuchner, and I think you're right, John. I think finishing line nerves are starting to affect him.
Biggest match of his life by a distance. We'll have a little break to all catch our breath if Veenstra serves this one out and makes it 4 apiece.
Hello.
140.
Chance for the German maybe to break back.
Almost an hour and a half now since they walked on stage. But they're not showing any signs of fatigue. Both young lads, both fit lads.
85.
Taken match still. Veenstra has to find a way to serve this out. And Unterbuchner's making it hard work. He's on a finish.
Mikhail, you require 161.
Yes. No, but he will be back.
Oh, great last dart. Brilliant last dart. So he's left 24. Veenstra is going to have to hope. He needs to get a score here.
44. Mikhail, you require 24.
And he's made just enough to get on the biggest possible, but Unterbuchner breaks back. And now he's got the darts for the match.
Game on.
2-all in the last set. It was Veenstra with the darts. This time it's Unterbuchner. A leg away again. Steady start from the German.
100.
Nothing in it. chance to make significant inroads. That's unlucky. Good last dart.
Not happening for Unterbuchner here.
60.
And essentially, Veenstra has nicked the darts.
So the break is very much on. Beautiful cover shots.
80.
Need that 3 though. Where have the trebles gone?
55.
Oh dear.
What a
Great last start, wasn't it? Great last start.
terrific. 61 away from the set, 61 away from taking us into a deciding set. Richard Veenstra, who won the first 2 sets, lost the next 4, faced match darts, now needs double 18 to take us all the way in this quarter-final.
Well, 164 can be done. Big ask though. This is for the match. No. So Veenstra will come back looking for that all-important double 18 to force the deciding set.
Double 9. Oh no, he can't now finish. That was a terrible dart.
28.
82 then. This is again for the match. Bullseye, first port of call. Made a hash of that. Looking for treble 13, and he's got it for tops.
62.
Double 4, having watched 3 match darts come and go for his opponent. Veenstra makes no mistake. Monique is loving this. We are loving this. It's 4 apiece for the 3rd time in 3 quarterfinals at Lakeside 2018. We are into a deciding set. Everyone at Lakeside cannot wait and has absolutely no idea which way this quarter-final, this particular quarter-final is going. Is it going to Holland? Is it going to Germany? Find out after this.
Welcome back. A quick recap on events so far at Lakeside. Lisa Ashton beating Dieter Hedman 2-0 earlier on in the women's semi-final. She'll be taking on Anastasia Dobromyslova in the final Saturday afternoon. We've got McGeaney against Warren later on. Right now, though, it's all about Veenstra and Unterbuchner. The underdog came roaring back, but Veenstra, just before that break, tying it up at 4-4. Like our other 2 quarterfinals today, Chris, it's going to go the distance. But that break coming there, who does that favour?
Well, from what we know on past experience, Veenstra was 2 sets up on McKinstry. McKinstry come all the way back to 2-all, and then we went on for a break before the final set. He came out off that break and performed well. So if we go by those kind of figures and stats and history, maybe Veenstra can do a repeat.
Let's see. We're going to rejoin our commentators, John and Vassos.
Thank you. Yes, 4 apiece into a deciding set. It will be sorted out one way or another in the next 15 or 20 minutes. These are the last practice darts.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The 9th and final set. First leg, it's Richard to throw first. Game on.
Might not take 15 minutes, of course, if somebody races through the set, but it could go to 5-all and a sudden death leg. What a start from Richard Veenstra. There's a statement of intent, if ever there was one.
58.
Still checking out very nicely indeed at 43%.
He's had the advantage there right the way through, hasn't he?
100.
It's not been a classic in terms of scoring, but it's been exciting with swings this way and that. And still, after, well, more than an hour and a half, you've still got no idea really which way this one's going to go. I get the impression Chris is favouring the Dutchman, but Unterbuchner, as we said earlier, is a terrier of a player who keeps snapping away, looking for tidbits.
140.
Big advantage for Flyers, Richard Veenstra, in this opening leg.
136. Richard requires
81 then, let's see if he can close this one out. He was looking for treble 10, but he's just electing just to smooth it out, and he'll come back looking for a nice double 16.
Richard required 32.
So 2 16s, 3 from 4 on this.
No score.
Close, but no reward. That's one of them. Another one would leave double 5 for 130. Yes, indeed. That is a big clearance. A wonderful checkout. It is his best of the tournament, and what a time to do it. It's the break of throw.
And all of a sudden, it's all about Unterbuchner.
What a time to do it.
Veenstra probably thought he got away with missing those 3 darts at double 16. He looked at the scoreboard, he saw his opponent on 130. But Unterbuchner, as you say, he's just there. And he pounces on any error.
He just won't go away, will he? Good stuff from Veenstra.
He's had 3 match darts already, Unterbuchner. 1 at double 16, 1 at the bullseye, and 1 in the last leg of that previous set at double top.
Well, 161 is a checkout. See if he can make a decent fist of this. He'd got 6 darts, Veenstra only on 208. That'll do.
So
140.
There's Richard's wife, Moni, watching and praying that Unterbuchner does not hit double 16. But the German has. This is tremendous finishing when it matters most. And Unterbuchner now a leg away again.
57.
Veenstra could do nothing about it. Really impressive from the German. There'll not be too many who are watching here live, not too many who are watching on television, and I dare say 1 or 2 of the players didn't know too much about Mikhail Unterbuchner. Well, they certainly know a heck of a lot more now.
He came through the international playoffs in Bridlington in September to reach Lakeside. He won 6 matches to qualify for the preliminary round when he played and beat David Cameron. Followed that up with a win against Jamie Hughes in the first round proper, and then Martin Phillips in the last 16. And here he is, Mikhail Unterbuchner, on the verge of beating Richard Veenstra, the semi-finalist of 2 years ago. I bet he and she, his girlfriend Daniela, but they can hardly believe it.
Well, it was a pretty good visit last time out. Now 121. Is it going to finish right here? Treble 17 he's looking for the bullseye. It's a bit of a loose one, bit of a nervy one.
79.
What a good treble 19, though. The 160 cannot be taken out. It is match point again, Mikhail Unterbuchner.
42. Double 16. Double 8. And he gets it at the 5th time of asking. Match start taken out And it's German celebrations. More history as he advances to the last four. Swings and turns right the way through there. A dream start from Richard Veenstra. Then Unterbuchner came surging through. Veenstra somehow sent it to the deciding set, but Unterbuchner would not be denied, and this utterly unheralded German has created a little bit of history. The man from Munich at the age of 29 is into the last four. What a very, very good performance indeed. Richard Veenstra gave it everything, but Unterbuchner would not be denied.
Mikael, congratulations. When you came to Lakeside, you said you wanted to just win one game. Now you're in the semi-final. How does it feel?
That's so unbelievable. I come to Lakeside to win one game, and yet I'm in the semi-finals. I'm very happy about that.
You seem so calm, so relaxed out there. How did you feel inside?
I have a mental coach. He learned me so much, and I'm so calm on the stage.
Did the mental coach speak to Daniela? Because she's crying. Lots of emotion with your wife, no?
Yes, yes. And yeah.
It's difficult for her to watch you?
No, no. It's okay, and yeah.
Good. It's fine. Really, congratulations. You're very happy, I can see.
Yes, yes. Thank you very much.
Enjoy your evening. Congratulations, you're into the semi-final. Well done.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. Really well done. Don't worry, don't worry.